really lucky to be joined by a lot of different students that are doing their own kinds of research on some amazing, amazing creatures in the Hudson River. All right, Tylee, come on over here for a second. All right, Tylee here has got a beautiful animal called an American eel. And this is one of the most fantastic creatures that we have in the Hudson River. If you remember when we were talking about sturgeon, we talked about how sturgeon are born in freshwater and live much of their maturing years in saltwater. Well, eels are the flip opposite. They're born in the Atlantic Ocean in the Sargasso Sea, an interesting area roughly between Bermuda and Puerto Rico. Then as tiny see-through larvae, they swim and drift with the Gulf Stream current up into estuaries like the Hudson River. Now, once they enter the Hudson River, they may live for 5, 10, 20, even more years before they go back down to the Sargasso Sea to spawn. There's a lot of different mysteries about these eels, and in fact, we've seen that the populations of American eels in many estuaries have been in decline in the last few decades. So we're trying hard to take a better look at what's happening to these animals here. And we've got students that are doing it. Come on in here, guys. All right. Now this here's Brianna. Brianna, come on up. Brianna belongs to a group called No Child Left Inside. Brianna, why is it important that we take a look at eels?
It's so important that we take a look at eels because they are declining and they are important to the environment because they're part of a food chain.
That's right. That's right. We're all part of that food chain. We're all part of that ecosystem. Very good. Now, I understand that you guys are using these special nets to catch the young eels, the what they call glass eels that have just come from the ocean into the estuary. Ryan, can you just show us a little bit about how this net works?
Well, this here is our fyke net. We're going to be using, we use the wings, and they collect all the eels, and then they'll come in through this channel here. They come in through this channel.
Yeah, let's check this out. So they go right down into these nets, way down in there. And it looks like there's some sort of trap down there.
Are filtered through this screen here, which has holes about this size that allow only the eels to get in, so we don't get any fish.
All right.
Then they're all stored in here until we get to check them that day.
All right. Let's actually, James, it looks like you've got a couple glass eels right there for us. Can you bring those up to us here? All right. Now, can you tell us a little bit about these guys?
Well, after they hatch from the eggs, they swim up the Hudson and to get into tributaries where they live most of their life until they mature and move back down to the sea to spawn.
Now, you're not scared of these things?
No.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And Tylee here is a student with the Duchess Bose's Environmental Academy, and she's sort of one of our veterans. She's been working on this program for 2 years. Tylee, what can you tell us about this project? What has this meant for you?
It means a lot to me, and I got to work with animals, and it had a positive impact on my life. I got to work with doing everything I can to save these animals, and with other communities and other environmentalists and other people, teachers, students.
Do you think that students who are watching out there, I mean, do you think that they should get involved in these kinds of projects? Is it a worthwhile use of your time?
Yes, definitely, because we're not only in getting involved with the community, we're helping this animal survive.
Tylee, that is fantastic. I want to thank all the students that are working on this project together, and keep up the good work.